YouTubers, Mike Martin's here with the Mike Martin's channel. What a gorgeous day today at the shop. It's been gorgeous the last 3 weeks. What am I saying? All right, guys, here it is. This was been sent to me 50 plus times, so I'm going to read it, and I'm going to give you a quick response so we don't have to go into too much nitty-gritty. Vancouver housing market sales up 342% in April, but show signs of cooling. Forget the signs of cooling. Nothing is going to cool. Sales are up 342%. What does that mean? Well, it means anything on the market. It's a red-hot market. It's from today's date. It was listed today, and I read through it, and they're not telling you what the problem is. And I'm going to show you today what the problem is. So here it is. Greater Vancouver home sales shot up a stunning 346% in April compared to the same month last year, while prices are also up sharply. How is this possible? With the ball juice variant, the African variant, well, I don't know what variant we're in, fourth, fifth wave, nobody working, everybody working from home, everything on hard lockdown. How is this even possible? Well, it is possible, and I'll show you in a second. But year-over-year comparisons from the Vancouver Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver don't tell you the whole story of early signs of the housing market cool down. Our housing market has changed considerably from 1 year ago to when COVID concerns brought activity to a near standstill. What activity does okay, so here it is. You had construction was essential, not public sector government construction for affordable housing. It was private sector construction was considered essential because our economy is built off of housing, right? Our GDP is built off housing, right? This was followed by a well-documented spike in homebuyer demand across the region. So far this spring, we've seen corresponding supply of response from home sellers. Compared to the previous month, sales actually fell for blah, 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 blah. However, there's still rising MLS homes 12%, 1.52 million year-over-year, 2.6% growth over month. Prices detached homes were most compared to last blah, 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 blah. New listings fell 4.2% month over month. Well, what is driving this? How did housing is on fire? Well, right here. Here it is. Hong Kong residents transfer billions to Canada as China clamps down. So Canada, we know this already if you've been watching this channel. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK have been competing for wealthy Chinese immigrants since pretty much 2010. They've closed the door to European immigration in 1993. You could talked to a lot of Europeans. A lot of them were deported from Canada, and this is what's been happening. So as China imposed sweeping national law, let's move over here. Capital flows out of Hong Kong banks reaching Canada rose to the highest levels on record last year. About $43.6 billion in electronic funds transferred, recorded by FinTrack, Canada's anti-money laundering agency. $43.6 billion transferred, right? That's all. You're probably thinking, well, how much money does that make? What would it do to our economy? America's crying! Hi, Julieta. America's crying over $11.5 billion of Chinese investors in 2020, bringing up their housing market because people in Utah, what was it? Utah, Arizona, where was it? New Mexico. Those places there were all complaining. Nevada, the prices, the people being bought out. Oh, Chinese immigrants, $11.2 billion in 2020. In 2020, they've found $43.6 billion, and that's only a fraction. $43.6 billion, and they say that's actually a fraction of what was brought over. Of course, housing is going to go up. The locals can't buy into their own market. The locals couldn't buy into their own market respectfully at a decent wage per earnings on what the price of the mortgage is since about 2015, 2016. After 2016, 2017, it's been out of control. You like those stickers? I'll give them to you. Anyways, so since then, it's been out of control. It's been totally out of control. There it is. There's your answer right there. They're not going to tell you that $40 billion. You want more proof? Here you go. One of our famous articles. Canada wants more Chinese workers, students, and tourist immigration minister says. And Canada was doing this since, according to this article, since 2016, 500,000 per year, and opening more visa offices could help Canada compete for Chinese workers and students and lucrative tourist business. It's the biggest market in the world, they say. They spent a lot of money. And that's what's happened to Canada. They sold out to the highest bidder. That's an article from 2016. Yeah, I'd bring this up every time. so you guys could understand what's happening here in Canada. And you've been bought out by the highest bidder. And if your house is worth so much, then with the closed borders, with borders closed in Canada until pretty much summer of 2023, where are you going to move your money if you do sell your home? You're going to have to keep it in a bank account, and if it goes to negative rates, and I'm renting, I'm going to save money. Watch out. They're coming for you in every angle, people. Stay vigilant, stay smart. That's why housing's gone up. Not because, there's a lack of supply. There's been a lack of supply. 18 homes for every Canadian. 18 homes for every one Canadian citizen living in Canada. There's 18 homes available. Not for sale. Most of them are just empty, owned by foreign investors. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.